Now we can start in any comfortable seat, just bringing the shoulders right above the hips, hands by the knees, palms down to feel grounded, palms up to receive. And then start to let your eyes close or your gaze soften. Deepen that inhale through the nose, feel the belly expand, and exhale. Inhale, lift tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Continue this deep breath at your own pace for a moment. Bringing your awareness inward. Maybe you notice the cool feeling of your breath as you breathe through your nose. Maybe you start to feel your heartbeat. Let's take one more inhale together, reaching tall through the crown of the head. And then exhale, drop the head to the right side. Bringing that right ear down towards the shoulder. And then take that left hand, place it on the ground in line with the hip, and draw that left shoulder away from the ear. If this is enough for the neck, stay right here. If you'd like a little deeper, you can inhale, reach that right hand out and up. Exhale, place it on the head by the left ear. Not pulling, just letting the weight of the arm draw the right ear a little closer to the shoulder. Inhale, head up, hands back to the knees. Exhale, drop the head to the left side. Bring the right hand down in line with the hip. Draw that right shoulder towards the earth. Inhale, reach the left hand out and up. Exhale, place it on the head. Inhale, head up, hands back to the knees. Exhale completely, draw that belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, pull the heart forward, fold all the way down. Start to breathe deeply into the hips. Maybe you add a little movement to the shoulders, dropping one and then the other, just warming up the spine. Take one more deep inhale where you are. Exhale, walk the fingertips a little further out in front of you. Inhale, rise back up, hands high. Exhale, palms down behind you, fingertips point towards the body. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale, let the head fall back if it's comfortable. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, return to a comfortable seat. Take a moment, switch your feet, bring whichever's behind in front, or whichever's on top beneath, just to balance out the hips. And on your next inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Sinking down, maybe noticing a difference in the hips without passing any judgment. Take a deep inhale where you are. Exhale, walk the fingertips a little further out in front of you. Inhale, rise back up, hands high. Exhale, palms down behind you, fingertips point towards the body. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, let the head fall back if it's comfortable. One more deep breath, lift the heart. Exhale, find that comfortable seat. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, right hand down in line with the hip, reach over with the left. Keeping that left sits bone pressed firmly into the mat, pushing the left half of the rib cage up. Maybe taking the gaze up. On your next inhale, roll the left shoulder back, open the chest. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, both hands high. Exhale, left hand down, reach over with the right, press the right sits bone into the mat. Right half of the rib cage up, gaze high. Inhale, roll the right shoulder back. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, drop the hands to the side. You're going to make your way into your tabletop, maybe by crossing the ankles in front of you and rolling forward. Bringing the wrists right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Slight bend in the elbows as you press the palms into the mat, keeping the weight out of the shoulders. Gaze is down, back of the neck is long. On your inhale, drop the belly button towards the mat, lift the head. Exhale, round the back, drop the head. Inhale, drop the belly button, lift the head. Exhale, round the back, drop the head. Take a few more cat-cows at your own pace. Letting your breath guide your movement. And then maybe bringing some other motions in. Maybe you wiggle the hips, or take some circles, or shift the weight front to back. Just whatever feels good, checking in with the body. And when you're ready, bring some stillness back to this tabletop. Tuck the toes under. Go ahead and sit back on the heels. I'll face you. Stay as you are. This can become pretty intense or deep through the bottom of the foot, so you're welcome at any point to come off the heels. Let's inhale the hands up, bend at the elbows, palms face forward. And take the right fingertips, bring them to the left shoulder blade. Left fingertips to the right elbow. Inhale tall. Exhale, pull that right elbow across the body. Inhale here. Exhale, separate the arms. Now we'll bring the left fingertips to the right shoulder blade. Right fingertips to the left elbow. Inhale, tall. Exhale, pull the elbow across the body. Inhale here. Exhale, separate the arms. Go ahead and bring that right elbow in front of you. Stack the left arm on top. Maybe the hands wrap around one more time. Maybe they don't. Either's perfect. Inhale, tall. Exhale, push the elbows forward. One more inhale here. Exhale, separate the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades back behind you. Now bring the left elbow in front of you. Stack the right arm on top, maybe the hands wrap around. First lifting tall on your inhale. Exhale, push the elbows forward. One full breath here. Inhale together. Exhale, separate the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades back, and then bring the hands back to the mat under the shoulders. Find that tabletop. Tap out the feet, get the blood flowing back to the toes. Let's inhale the right hand out in front of us, kick the left foot behind us. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Take a slight back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee, round the spine. Inhale, lengthen, back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, back bend. Exhale, hand and knee back down to the mat. Inhale, left hand out in front of you. Kick the right foot back behind you. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee. 2 more at your own pace. And when you're finished, both hands and knees back to the mat. Go ahead and straighten the right leg out behind you. Let the toes down on the mat. And then bring the right foot all the way to the right side, in line with the hip. Toes point forward. Tuck those left toes under. Sit the hips back on the heel. Maybe walk the hands a little further out in front of you. Take 3 deep breaths right here. Inhale, shift the weight back into the hands. Exhale, right foot back behind you, toes down, push through the heel. Feel the stretch in the back of the right calf. Inhale, shift the weight forward, release the stretch. Exhale, right foot all the way over to the left side. And then look back over that left shoulder. Inhale, the foot back behind you. Make sure that left hand is right under the shoulder. And then start to inhale, reach the right hand up. Stacking the shoulders, straight line wrist to wrist. Stack the hips. 1 inhale here. And then exhale, reach the right hand over the front of the mat. Big side bend. Breathe deeply into that side body. One more inhale here. And on your exhale, push off that left hand. Bring the right hand to the leg. Left hand up and over. 2 more breaths. Inhale together. Exhale, left hand back to the mat. Stack the shoulders. Maybe that right foot hovers up in line with the hip. Modified half moon. Let the gaze follow that right thumb. Inhale together. Exhale, hand and knee back down to the mat. Check the knees and the wrists. Find that strong tabletop. And then kick the left toes back behind you. Inhale, bring the left foot out in line with the left hip. Toes point forward. Tuck the right toes under. Sit back on the heel. Maybe walk the hands out in front of you. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, weight back into the hands. Exhale, left foot back behind you. Press through the heel, feel the stretch in the calf. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, left foot over to the right side. Look back over that right shoulder. Inhale, foot back behind you. Make sure that right hand is directly under the right shoulder. Inhale, left hand up. Straight line, wrist to wrist. Gaze follows that left thumb. Inhale here. Exhale, reach the hand over the front of the mat. Big side bend. One more deep inhale together. Exhale, push off the right hand, left hand down to the leg. Right hand up and over. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand back to the mat. Maybe the left foot hovers. Stack the shoulders and the hips. 3 breaths. Inhale together. Exhale, hands and knees back down to the mat. Inhale, kick the right foot up and back behind you. Press the heel high. Exhale, level the hips. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, level the hips. Inhale, press the heel up. Exhale, bend that right knee. Step it to the outer edge of the mat. Both hands are on the inside of the foot. Hips sink down. Crown of the head reaches tall. You have a few options here. You can stay with the hands flat or lower down to the forearms. You're also welcome to roll onto the outer edge of the right foot, getting deeper into that hip. And we'll just take 4 deep breaths wherever you are. On your next inhale, rise back up to the palms. If you're not there already, press the right foot flat into the mat. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee up. Grounding into that left hand. On your inhale, reach the right hand up, twist here. Stack those shoulders, straight line, wrist to wrist. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand back down. Inhale, step back into your plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Keep the elbows close to the body. Release all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, head and chest up off the mat, baby cobra. Keep the weight out of the hands. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, push the hips back onto the heels. Take a child's pose. And on your inhale, rise back into that tabletop. Check the wrists and the knees and the elbows. Inhale, left foot up and back behind you. Press the heel high. Exhale, level the hips. Inhale, press the heel high. Exhale, level. Inhale, heel high. Exhale, bend the knee, step the foot all the way to the front of the mat. On the outside of both hands, hips sink down, crown of the head reaches tall. And then find whatever variation you'd like. Maybe the hips feel very different. Inhale, make your way back to your hands. Left foot presses into the mat. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee. Ground into that right hand as you inhale the left hand high. Inhale together. Exhale, left hand back down. Inhale, step into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Lower all the way to the mat. Hands under the shoulders, feet together behind you. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, press about halfway up. Keep a 90-degree bend in the elbows. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Relax the glutes. One more breath in your cobra. Exhale, down. Bring the big toes to the outer edges of your mat. Start to draw the hands back towards the feet just until the heel of the hand lifts off the mat. Inhale, rise all the way up. Still keeping a slight bend in the elbows. Inhale here. Exhale, start to push the hips back. Big toes come together, wide knee child's pose. Inhale the weight back into the hands. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees and the hips, find your downward dog. Take whatever movements you'd like, maybe bending one knee and then the other, or swaying the hips. Just checking in. I'd like to remind you that you're welcome at any point during the class to return to a downward dog, tabletop, or child's pose if you'd like to do so. Anything that I say is only a suggestion. Your body is your best teacher. Please listen to it. And on your next inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, press the hips up. Press the palms into the mat, keep the weight out of the shoulders. Find that long, straight spine. And then maybe you start to lower the heels down to the mat. Let's take 3 deep breaths in a still downward dog. On your next inhale, reach the right foot up and back behind you. Keep the hips level. This is your 3-legged dog. And then on your next inhale, you can start to open the hips, reaching the right foot high. Exhale, bend the knee towards the glute. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step through to the front of your mat. Drop the left knee down, untuck the toes, pull the hips back, straighten that front leg. Now you can keep the toes pointed forward for more of a stretch through the top of the foot, or you can pull those right toes back towards the face to get a little deeper up the back of the leg. Wherever you are, pulling the heart towards the front of the mat. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, start to shift the weight back into that right foot. Tuck the left toes under and push off the left foot. Find your standing split on the right side. Crown of the head points down towards the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, step the left foot to the front of the mat. Find your forward fold. Maybe you take opposite elbows, allow a generous bend in the knees as you sway from right to left. Come back to center. Nod the head yes, shake it no. Maybe interlace the fingers, place them at the base of the skull, letting the weight of the arms create space behind the neck. One deep inhale here. Exhale, drop the hands. Inhale, flat back, squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you, gaze down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan, hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Retain the breath, make your way into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward dog, roll onto the tops of the feet. Exhale, downward dog. Take 3 breaths here. On your next inhale, left foot up and back behind you. Keep the hips level. That left knee is pointed down. On your next inhale, start to open the hips. Reach the left foot high. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the foot towards the glute. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step through to the front of your mat. Drop the right knee down, untuck the toes, pull the hips back. Again, you can point those left toes or pull them back towards the face. On your inhale, start to shift the weight into the left foot. Bending the left knee, tuck the right toes under. Exhale, push up off that back foot. Find your standing split. Crown of the head points down. Inhale here. Exhale, step the right foot to the front of the mat, forward fold. Bring the feet together. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the floor, bend the knees, rise into your chair. You should be able to see your toes, give them a wiggle. Tailbone is slightly tucked so the spine is straight. Shoulders draw down away from the ears. Chest is lifted. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to heart center, drop the hips a little lower. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, palms together, left elbow to right knee. Take a twist. Make sure both knees are in line, so maybe you pull that right hip forward just a little. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the floor, bend the knees, rise into that chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, palms together, right elbow to left knee. Little twist, make sure both knees are in line. Press the palms into each other, stack the shoulders, gaze is down at the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Just take a few more breaths right here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan, hands reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and bring the feet to about hip distance apart. You can drop the hands by your sides. We're going to ground our right foot into the mat, shifting the weight into the right leg. Inhale the left knee up in line with the hip. Now take that right hand, bring it to the left knee. Inhale, reach the left hand behind you. Maybe the gaze follows that left thumb. Little twist. Inhale, release the twist. Exhale, open that left knee out to the side. Two more breaths here. Inhale, bring that knee back in front of you. Exhale, kick the foot back. Transitioning through your warrior three. And then stepping the foot down, finding your crescent lunge. Making sure that right knee is directly above the right ankle. Back leg is engaged. Shoulders fall away from the ears. And on your inhale, straighten the front leg, rotate the back foot so it's flat. Pull that right hip back. Left hand drops down, right hand reaches up and over. One breath in your reverse triangle. Inhale together. Exhale, drop the right fingertips down towards the shin. Left hand up. Straight line, wrist to wrist. 4 deep breaths here. Inhale, rise back up, hands in line with the shoulders. Exhale, bend that right knee, bring the forearm to the right leg. Left hand up and over, straight line, left wrist through the ankle. Stacking the shoulders, maybe you take the gaze up. Leave the legs exactly as they are. Inhale, bring the left hand to the back leg, right hand up and over. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Inhale, step back into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look between the hands. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan. Hands reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then all the way down to your sides. Start to ground into that left leg. Inhale, right knee up in line with the hip. Left hand to right knee. Right hand reaches behind you. Maybe the gaze follows that right thumb. Two more breaths here. And on your inhale, release the twist. Exhale, right knee out to the side. Open the hip. And then inhale that knee back in front of you. Exhale, kick the foot back, reach the hands forward. Just using Warrior 3 as a transition, stepping back into our crescent lunge. Left knee directly above the ankle. Back leg is engaged, relax the shoulders. Your next inhale, make your way into that reverse triangle. Pull the left hip back. Left hand up and over. One breath here. And on your exhale, left fingertips down to the shin. Right hand up. 4 breaths in your triangle. Inhale, rise back up, pressing into the feet. Exhale, bend that left knee, left forearm to the leg. Reach the right hand up and over, straight line. Ankle all the way through the fingertips. Now leave the legs exactly as they are. Inhale, right hand to the back leg. Left hand up and over. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the front of the mat. Roll onto the ball of the right foot. Inhale, step back into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward dog. Drop the knees. Sit the hips back on the heels. Little child's pose. Allow yourself to come back to that slow, deep breath through the nose. Feel the rib cage expand against the top of the legs. On your inhale, start to rise back up. Drop the hips to one side. Straighten the legs out in front of you. Feel the sits bones press down into the mat. Stack the shoulders above the hips. Toes pull back towards the face. Hands out to the side, palms face forward, fingertips hovering just off the mat. Reach tall through the crown of the head, drop the chin just slightly. The body is engaged, the face muscles are relaxed. Release any tension in the jaw, the tongue from the roof of the mouth. 2 more deep breaths in this strong seated staff. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Not concerned with pulling ourselves into any perfect version of this pose. Just allowing the head to hang down, the shoulders to melt towards the mat. Allow your breath and gravity to do any of the hard work for you. Your inhale, rise back up. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. Start by stacking the shoulders above the hips. Inhale, crown of the head reaches tall. Exhale, pull the heart forward. Keep a flat back. Pause halfway. 2 breaths here. On your inhale, rise back up. Exhale, walk the hands out in front of you, fold forward. Head hangs down. You can keep the hands out in front of you or reach them towards the back of the mat, either above the legs or below the legs, just getting a little deeper into the shoulders. We'll take 5 more deep breaths here. On your next inhale, rise back up. Bring the palms down behind you, fingertips point towards the body, knees together. Take 1 inhale here, and on your exhale, push the hips high, find your reverse table. Gaze is up. Now you can stay here, or you have the option to take a reverse plank by straightening the legs. Take whichever option. You can keep your hips lifted. You really want to find that straight line, crown of the head, at least through the knees, maybe all the way through the toes. Two more deep breaths here. Really push the hips high. On your exhale, drop the hips down. Lower onto the forearms. Bring the elbows right under the shoulders. Palms flat. Toes point out in front of you, feet together. Inhale, lift the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades back to behind you. Exhale the head back if it's comfortable. Inhale, press the heart high. Exhale, release. Lower all the way down onto your back. Bending the knees, feet flat against the mat. Inhale the right foot up. Press through the heel, draw the right toes back towards the face. You want to keep this right foot flexed. And then bring that right ankle to the left knee. Maybe you interlace the fingers around the left thigh or shin. Draw that right ankle towards the body. Inhale together. Exhale, left foot down, right foot down next to it. Inhale, left foot up. Press through the heel, draw the toes back towards the face. Keep that foot flexed. And then bring the left ankle to the right knee. Interlace fingers around right thigh or shin. Inhale here. Exhale, foot down. Left foot down next to it. Go ahead and straighten the left leg down along the mat. Bring the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Drop the hands out in line with the shoulders. Make a T with your body. Right knee falls to the left side. Right shoulder presses into the mat. Gaze follows right fingertips. Inhale, right knee back into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Exhale, straighten the leg down along the mat. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Hands out in line with the shoulders. T with your body. Left knee to the right side. Left shoulder presses into the mat. Gaze follows left fingertips. Inhale that left knee back into the chest. One more squeeze. Exhale, straighten the leg down along the mat. Hands can rest to your sides as you prepare for your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Bringing your awareness back to your breath or your heartbeat. Maybe you notice where your body makes contact with the mat or the floor or your clothes. Inhale the right foot up about 6 inches. Flex the muscles in the right leg. Exhale, release, drop it down. Inhale, left foot up about 6 inches. Flex every muscle. Exhale, release, drop it down. Inhale, engage the glutes. Feel the hips rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, engage the core. Feel the back press flat against the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Feel the chest rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, make fists with the hands. Flex the muscles in the arms. Pull the shoulders towards the ears. Push the fists towards the feet. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, tighten every muscle in your face. Make a pucker face. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, tighten every muscle in the face. Make a pucker face. Open mouth, exhale. Now you can start to bring some small movements to the fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Inhale the hands up and back behind the head. Bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. Maybe a rock from right to left before falling all the way onto one side. And when you're ready, pushing yourself back up to a comfortable seat. Allowing your eyes to stay closed, your gaze soft. Bringing the hands to heart center. First, taking a moment to honor yourself for making it to the mat today. For dedicating some time to your mind and your body. Now I ask that you start to build some love within you. Maybe it feels like a fire burning. Let that flame fill you. Maybe it overflows and out into whatever room or space you're currently in. Maybe it reaches through the Zoom screen. Maybe it touches every corner of the earth. Allow yourself to bask in that love. Know that you are worthy and deserving of that love. Namaste.